All right, John McCain is postponing that. He wants to postpone the debate with Congress so that the Congress can actually work out the issue there. Stephen Caliendo joins us.
He's the President to convene a leadership meeting from both houses of Congress, including Senator Obama and myself. It's time for both parties to come together to solve this problem.
This is exactly the time when the American people need to hear from the person who, in approximately 40 days, will be responsible for dealing with this mess.
All right, Stephen Caliendo, the Associate Professor of Political Science at North Central College, is here. Join us to talk a little bit about the debate. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, well, first of all, let's talk about McCain. He's suspending his campaign, wants to do that, wants to put a pause in the debate. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think if we can look at it at two different levels, a message level and a practical level. And from the practical level, both levels actually benefit McCain, I got to say. McCain needs a timeout. It's been a bad couple of weeks for John McCain, and this is a sort of a chance to regroup. Getting into the issues on Friday night is probably not what John McCain wants to do, given where he's been over the last 2 weeks. On a message level, this fits in really nicely with what John McCain's tried to say throughout the campaign, which is he's the one who's experienced presidential. He wants to do it's country before self. On the other hand, he's been accusing Barack Obama of being a political opportunist, sort of wanting what he hasn't deserved, and putting himself before the things that are important. And so if Obama then is calling for we got to keep going for this debate, it plays right into the message that McCain's putting forth.
But the commission now says the debate will go on. Yeah. It was slated to be a debate on foreign policy. Do you think it will stay that way, or do you think they'll switch gears or at least add questions about
That'll be interesting. I think it's going to be tough to switch gears only because the moderators have been prepped for so long, and there are different moderators for each of the 4 debates, and they've been prepped about what the topics were going to be and therefore about what the questions would be. So if there's going to be a switch, there's going to have to be some last-minute grappling for questions, I think, and for topics from the moderator, not just this moderator, but the moderator with whom the switch is being made.
Well, the president has now invited both the candidates to the White House to discuss this $700 billion bailout. How unprecedented is that?
That's very unprecedented, but it's definitely something that you have to do. I mean, the Bush administration has been pretty cognizant throughout this whole crisis that they're on the way out, and that any decisions that are being made, there really ought to be some consultation with these presidential candidates. And so it's a smart thing, and I think that definitely it's one that Barack Obama and John McCain will take advantage of.
All right, Professor Stephen Caliendo, thanks for joining us.
Nice to see you guys.
All right, nice to see you too. And if you'd like to read more of Stephen's blog, you can just head to our website, cbs2chicago.com, and click on Morning News.